Then our next topic is a purchase commitment. So a purchase commitment is a non-cancelable agreement. So non-cancelable agreement to purchase goods sometime in the future at a fixed price and fixed quantity. So unang punto sa arena transaction, it is really different from usual. Kaya instead of being the seller, but rather we are the buyer in the situation. So ang entity is musod ani na kontrata aron mopalit og fixed merchandise di karon but rather at some future time. Ya ang presyo sa ilang settlement is wa depende sa market value sa inventory karon but rather gisat na nila ang price katong pagsabot pa lang nila. So basically that is the purchase commitment. And at some point applicable lang accounting ani kapag non-cancelable yung commitment. So despite ang sinahitabo sa beginning hangtod sa kinalasan naman gani loss or naman gani gain panjud kailangan jud na panindigan because that is what commitment is all about. Nya na dire when there is a reasonable certainty that inventory is purchased under purchase commitments become impaired, loss on purchase commitment should be recognized in the period such impairment has been determined. Any recovery may be recognized as gain, but such gain to be recognized should be limited to the loss recognized previously. So, ang gingon dire, kung naaga ni itay, kung ma-impaired gani, ang atong i-recognize is loss on purchase commitment. Diya, if naapot tayo makitang gain, so ang kaning gain na atong i-recognize should be limited to the loss that we na atong gi-record. So, balik kung naatay gain na 60,000, then ang atong loss na gi-record is 50,000. Then, so, ang atong i-recognize po na gain, limit na po sa atong loss na 50k. Nanata diri, accounting for purchase commitments. So, transaction og ijang journal entries. So number 1 is commitment to purchase inventory in the future. So what will be its journal entry? So yung journal entry is wa kay tungod wa mo gyud nahitabo dire. Wa may nagstory igoram gud sila nagstorya. That is why kanang no journal entry si kay wa may na inflow or outflow sa mga resources. So, number 2 is the value of the inventory purchase under the purchase commitment is determined to have been impaired. So, naay nahitabong loss. So, that is why ang ato i-debit ang loss on purchase commitment, then atong i-credit ang liability on purchase commitment. Diyan, number 3 is the goods are received. So, atong journal entry, since naka-receive na mata sa atong goods, so, atong nakuha na aga itong mga ipang purchase. O, credit ang accounts payable o cash. So, dahil accounts payable, murag pa dyan na bayran. So, balik tayo napatay bayron nun, which is that is why accounts payable. O, i-credit na to ang cash if ato nagadjunggi, mismong gibayad ay actual cash. So, diri sa purchases, guys, nabisa diri na, at lower of purchase commitment and replacement cost. So, let us say, for example, ang atong gi-settle na price, atong gisabutan na price is 500k. And, pag-abot sa purchase date, is nahimo siyang 400k. So, ang pasabot ani, ang atong i-record sa purchases is ang katong unsay whichever is lower na price. So, since kuan man ang atong gisabutan kay 500k man, diyan atong purchase date kay 400k naman, which is why ang atong i-record sa purchases is ang 400k. Yeah, number 4, recovery before goods is received. So, recovery naman which is why atong i-debit ang liability on purchase commitment, then atong i-credit ang gains on market recovery. So, proceed na ta sa atong illustration. So, aray sa ta magsugod sa illustration 1. So, sa illustration 1, purchase commitment. Ingon na, on September 29, 2021, ang Cynthia Airways ni-enter into a non-cancelable commitment to purchase 3,000 barrels of aviation fuel for $9 million on March 23, 2022. Cintia entered into this purchase commitment to protect itself against the volatility in the aviation fuel market. Pero pag December 31, 2021, ang kanyang purchase price of aviation fuel had increased to 3,200 per barrel. However, by March 23, 2022, when Cintia took delivery of the 3,000 barrels, the price of aviation fuel had fallen to 2,500 per barrel. Required account for the changes in price of the purchase commitment. So, ato ni ko ano na problem. So, ato na ning i-hanay. So, ang gingon diri, pagka September 29, 2021 kuno, ang atong contract date, ang atong price sa gi-purchase nato na barrels is 9 million. Pero pag abot sa December 31, ang price is ni-increase siya. So, ang price sa per barrel is 3,200, which makes it ang total price sa atong barrel aning December 31 is 9,600,000. Pero, pag abot na to March 23, 2022, mismo atong purchase date is niubos siya, ni-decrease. So, ang kantidad sa per barrel is 2,500, which makes it ang total price na to sa atong gi-purchase na 3,000 barrel is 7,500,000 na lang. So, what will be our journal entries ano? So, una ta sa September 29, which is ang atong contract date. So, contract date man na siya. So, therefore, matay journal entry. Kay nga no, kuan man good sa kani man good na situation sa contract date mismo kay nagstorya anay pa man good sila. So, no transaction involved, no inflow or outflow sa resources, which is why watay journal entry. Diya pag-abot sa atong kuan, pag-abot sa December 31, ni-increase atong price. Ana siya, watay journal entry, kay ato man na siya i-ignore. So, despite the increase in the replacement cost, the company will stick to the original commitment price na 3,000 per barrel for accounting purposes. Therefore, watay adjustment na himuon sa atong financial statements for this increase in price. So, sunod, diri na ta sa purchase date, pagka March 23. So, pagka March 23, ni us-us atong kuan, price per barrel, so 2,500, which ang atong total price na lang is 7,500,000. So, what will be our journal entry? So, diri, mao ni mismo na may palit na kaha. So, therefore, we are going to debit the purchases na 7,500,000. Why? Tungod, bisan nagkuan mo, bisan pag ang inyong sabot na, bisag ang inyong sabot kay 900 million, which is actually a cost. Pero sa time sa settlement, ang net realizable value man good or katong or ag fair value ato na time kay ag 7,500,000 na. Karon, so karon unsa may gamito na to? Di ba ingon ko ganiha na kung unsa toy lower between sa duha is mao atong record i-record, which is ang pinaka lower dire is ang 7,500,000. So mo na siya atong i-record sa purchases. But sa ayaw at gusto mo, ang imo gihapong bayaran kay ag 9 million, which is why ag atong accounts payable kay 9 million. Pero makabantay mo sa kuan sa journal entry, nakuwang pata, napay kuwang, di pa siya balanse. So, napatay kuwang na 1,500,000. So, kaning 1,500,000, mo ni siya ag loss on purchase commitment. So, bakit ganong ato maning gi-record ag loss? Tungod bagod kay sa atong point of view, kita mo ang buyer. So, nakatay loss sa atong part. So, mura jug makaingon ta na sayang murag ni kometa aning kuan, mi kometa aning 9 million, pero pag ando di ay kuan ag halaga ra dai kay 7,500,000 thousand na di ang kantidad sa merchandise. Therefore, naadjud tay loss kay misud man ta ani na kontrata. Di naman ta ka isbo kay kuan lagi misud naman ta ani. So kaning loss on purchase commitment na 1,500,000 represents the loss incurred due to the difference between sa commitment price o lower replacement cost at the date of delivery. So mo na atong journal entry. So if you're curious about sa graph, so ang graph represents the price of fuel. So commitment date is pagka September 29, ang atong price sa fuel is 3,000 baya. So mo na si jaag direhag historical cost. Pero pag abot sa December 31 is mitaas ba di ba? Ang ijang price per barrel is 3,200. So ingon budget na ato nang i-ignore. Siya, pag abot diri sa delivery date, pagka March 23 is ni-decrease siya. So mo nang niubos atong graph. Tungod kaya ang ato manggong price per barrel is ni kuan na lang ta 2,500 equivalent to the 7,500,000. We will proceed sa ikaduha na illustration. So, during June 30, 2021, Agbigas Company signed a non-cancelable contract to purchase 1,000 sacks of rice at 1,300 per sack with delivery to be made in May 9, 2022. Pagka December 31, 2021, ang price had fallen to 1,100 per sack. Pero pagka May 9, 2022, the company accepts delivery of rice when the price is 1,400 per sack. So required account for the changes in price of the purchase commitment. So karon ato na po ni si Jang i-hanay. So ang gingon dire, pagka June 30 kuno ang atong contract date, ang price kuno sa sack kay 1,300. Diyan atong gi-purchase na sack kay 1,000, which means nang atong total price na gisabutan kay 1,300,000. Pag abot sa December 31, 2021, ang price sa bugas kay miubos. Nahimo na lamang sa 1,100, which is agatong total price is nahimo na lamang 1,100,000. Pero pag abot sa May 9, 2022, ang purchase date is nisaka siya. Nahimong 1,400 ang price, which is ang total price is 1,400,000. So what will be our journal entry? So of course, pagka sa atong contract date, which is June 30, 2021, is wag hapon tay journal entry. Why? Because wa may transaction na nahitabo. Nagstorya raman mo, nagsabot raman mo dire, so why inflow o outflow sa resources na nahitabo. Sunod, ani na ta sa end of the period. Pag-abot sa December 31, 2021, ang presyo kay nahimong 1,100,000. So, makakuan kag entry therefore ani na date. So, what is that? So, you are going to debit the loss on purchase commitment amounting sa difference sa contract price na katong 1,300,000 o sa current price karon na 1,100,000 at the end of the reporting period. So, ang ilang difference is 200,000. And ang imong i-credit kay ang estimated liability on purchase commitment also amounting of 200,000 aron balanse. Pero ano nag-record man tag loss? So, di ba ikaw ang buyer. So, of course, masayangan jud ka kay pag-commit mo sa kani na kontrata, jang imong bayaran kay 1,300,000. Pero pag ando di ang kantidad dere sa imong gipalit kay 1,100,000 na daay, therefore na jud kay loss kay misud man kaani di na siya kaka-back out So, sayang ang imong 200,000 na nagasto. At dahil end of the reporting period, you have to record that ang kaning loss. There is a liability pod kay karon, pero estimated liability ra na siya tungod kay wa pa po na niabot, di pa po ni siya settlement date, kuha pa po siya reporting period. Therefore, ang kaning liability ay di pa siya akwal, di pa siya AP, kaya tungod kay kanang wa pa may nahatag ang imong istorya. Sumura na siya gina-present ra ni siya ang loss as liability. Pag-abot diri sa May 9, 2022, what will be our debit? So, purchases. Now, what will be the amount? Basically, that would be 1/3. Kasi ato mang gihapon ni apply tong lower of cost, so ang net realizable value. So, ari na situation, ang kuan good, ang 1/4 is ang mas taas kumpara jud sa cost na 1/3. Therefore, kisa may kuan, mas gamay nila. So katong kuan, contract date which is 1/3. So that is why ang atong i-record sa purchases is ang 1/3 na atong kuan, contract date. Again and again, kung basigon sa pay mahitabo dira sa atong transaction, di jud mabag-o ang atong i-credit nato sa AP na 1/3 kay mao man ni atong na sabutan. Nga lang, pag December 31, nag-record ba dyan tag kung estimated liability? Karon settlement date naman siya, mo nang ato na siya i-debit ang kaning estimated liability and purchase commitment, which is ang ijang amount is 200,000. So, makapansin mo, sa atong journal entries, nagihapoy kuwang. Ang kuwang kay 200,000. So, kaning 200,000, mo ni atong i-record na gain. Since na budget gain, no? Pero nga kung makabantay mo, nga 200,000 man, nang ato man ang gain kay 300,000. Pero niingon man gud ning kuan, agrol man gud ning purchase commitment na ang imong i-recognize na gain is limited ra sa na-record nimo na loss. Yang ato na-record na loss kay 200 man, which is why ang ato i-record po na ato pong i-recognize or i-record na gain is 200,000 rapod. So, katong murag sobra kay di na nimo siya i-recognize because of the principle of conservatism. So, ang kaning graph is nag-represent ni siya sa price of rice. So, pag sa commitment date na to, ang price sa rice is 1,300. Pero pag abot na to sa end of the period, pagka December 31, is ang atong price sa rice is may fall. So, 1,100 na lamang siya per sack. Which is why naatay loss on purchase commitment na 200,000. Pero pag abot sa delivery date na to, misaka ag ijang kantidad, may 1,400 ag sack. Pero as you can see, naabo siya gi-ignored, no? So, ang kaning gi-ignored na to, ang value ni sa 100,000. Since, iniingon ba siya na ang record na gain is limited sa gatong gi-record na loss. Diyan mo na ni. So, ang atorang gain on purchase commitment is only 200,000. And our next topic would be foreign currency inventory transactions. So, foreign currency inventory transaction is a purchase transaction denominated in a currency other than Philippine peso. This arises if a Philippine company will import or buy inventory from a foreign company and the payment is denominated in a currency of the foreign company. The Philippine company must buy a foreign currency in order to pay its liabilities in foreign currency. Depending on the circumstances, gain or loss may be recognized in the purchase transactions because of the fluctuation in the currency exchange rate. This is known as the foreign currency exchange risk. Accounting for foreign currency transaction of inventories. So, number 1, date of purchase. So, are, ingon si Janab to record both the inventory and payable account at the spot rate on the date of transaction. So, are dapit, mag-record daw taog inventory then accounts payable. Nya, sa number 2 is the reporting date. So, ang gingon dire is to remeasure the monetary items such as accounts payable at the spot rate on the reporting date in accordance with past 21. Foreign currency gain or loss is included in profit or loss. Nya, number 3 is settlement date. So, ari na mahitabo ang pagbayad, ang actual purchase. So, record the amount paid using the spot rate on the settlement date. Any difference between the amount paid and the recorded liability is treated as gain or loss in profit or loss. So, ma-proceed nito sa atong illustration 1. So, ang giyon dire kasi Ira Marie is preparing the financial statements for the period ending December 31, 2021. Ira Marie uses Philippine peso as its functional currency. On September 29, 2021, Ira Marie bought goods from Zone for $10,000. The goods are still held by Ira Marie as part of inventory at year-end. The exchange rate at September 29, 2021 was $1 is equivalent to 40 pesos. The closing rate at December 31, 2021 was $1 is equivalent to 35, and the average rate for 2021 was $1 is equivalent to 38 pesos. The account was paid on February 14, 2022, pagka Valentine's Day, when the exchange rate was $1 is equivalent to 43 pesos. So the company uses the perpetual inventory system. Required account for the foreign currency transaction from transaction date to settlement date. So take note guys, so kani siya foreign transaction man, so naay dollar to peso. So naa dyan mahitabong conversion. So og mo dako ang conversion sa peso, dyan mo gamay sunod, it means na kusog ang peso. So sa kanina illustration di ay pag September 29 kuno si Ira Marie kini purchase of goods purchase on credit. Then on February 14, 2022 pagka Valentine's Day, mao pa siya ni bayad sa iyang purchase and credit. So September 2019, 2021 payable pa, then pag 14 mao pa gibayad. So kanina illustration, what will be our journal entry? So starting from September 29, 2021 as our date of purchase. So nahitabo dire kasi Ira Marie is may palit siya goods from Zone. So kanina transaction ijang na increase ag merchandise inventory og ang accounts payable amounting to 400,000. So nga 400,000 man. So di ba kanina date kay ang worth sa dollar is equivalent to 40,000 man. Diyan ijang gi-purchase na price kay kuan man $10,000. So, ang katungkuan, ang equivalent sa dollar na 40 pesos, atong i-multiply atong $10,000, which is equivalent to 400,000 pesos. Which is why ang atong merchandise inventory na debit is amounting to 400,000 pesos and accounts payable na 400,000. Na accounts payable credit na 400,000. Just sunod, ari na po ta sa atong reporting date na December 31, 2021. So, ari, nabago atong purchasing power. So, since ang dollar is equivalent to 40 pesos man pag kinunhan, karon nahimo na siyang 35 pesos. Meaning, may increase ang atong purchasing power. So, tungod kay ni-increase man natong purchasing power, mahimo jud po na migamay ang atong liability. Kay nga no, since 400,000 man to, since kuan man, 40 pesos man to, di ba? Diya karon, mahimo na siya 350 na laman atong liability, kay 35 pesos naman ang worth sa $1. Mao nang mag-debit tag accounts payable na 50,000 aron ato tong decreasean ang accounts payable na 400,000. pesos. Diya karon niingon ang PAS 21 na tanang monetary assets ug liabilities imong i-translate upon closing date. So di ba kung calendar year kaya ang ijang closing rate kay December 31. So kung unsay rate ni diyan ang pag-closing, imo si diyang i-change ang monetary assets ug liabilities. Diya diri po sa non-monetary assets ug liabilities, mustake ra si diya sa historical rate, meaning unsay ijang rate at the time of purchase. So, kaning accounts payable, monetary liability man ni, diyan kaning merchandise inventory, non-monetary asset po ni. Kay, di ba, di na siya cash, di na siya liquid. So, kaning accounts payable, siguro makaingon tag monetary siya. So, kaning merchandise inventory, kay monetary asset and liabilities man tong historical date ra. So, upon December 31, 2021, wa na tay adjusting entry aning merchandise. So ang ato rang i-adjust kay ag accounts payable. Diyang atong i-pair ani kay ag foreign currency gain ginansya na 50,000. Tungod kay agwan mo dya, agworth mo dya sa dollar itong kinunhan kay 40. Dya karon nahimog 35. So naatay gap na 5. So, ang kaning 5, atong i-multiply sa worth sa iyang i-purchase na price, which is 10,000. So, 5 times 10,000 is equivalent to 50K. So, ang kaning 50K, mo ni ag ginansya. Now, next year pa man ka mo bayad ani. Pero let's say February 14, 2022 na karon. So ang atong atong i-debit is accounts payable. So di ba nga atong accounts payable kay ninggamay man from 400 to 50. So ang imong ibayad kay ang iyang net amount which is 350,000 accounts payable. Pero sa diri na situation is napod tayo na acquired na loss, which is why ang atong foreign currency loss is 80K kay diri magud ta magbase sa 35 to 43 kay ning kuan mo ta diba na ato na ning gi-record ang 35 niya. Ang 40 to 45 is 50K ang gain. So ato na pud i-record ang gap sa 35 to 43 nga loss, which is a gap kay 80K na foreign currency loss. Diyang atong i-credit kay 430,000 since ang value naman sa atong goods kay worth naman siya 430,000 since ang worth sa dollar kay equivalent naman og 43 pesos. Diya ari na puta sa graph. So ang kaning graph ija lang gipakita ang purchasing power of peso. So makita na to dire na ang transaction date so bali dire pa ta. So ang equivalent sa dollar kay 40 pesos pa. Pero pag-abot sa atong reporting date December 31, 2021 naatay gain since ditaas man atong purchasing power sa peso. Diyan gamay ang equivalent sa dollar, which is why naatay gain. Pero pag abot sa atong settlement date, kabantay ka na miubos na ang atong kuan sa graph. Diyan atong settlement date February 14, 2022 ang equivalent sa dollar kay nahimo na si Jang 43. So may taas na ang kantidad sa dollar, which is why naatay loss na 80K